Hey everybody, doing something crazy today. I'm actually at my location for my storage unit. I'm gonna walk into these woods here. I have a tent that I picked up yard sailing that I haven't even tried out yet. No, I'm not gonna sleep in it, but I am gonna put it together and have a cup of tea. All right, so come along with me. See what we can find out here. I've never done this tent before. A Walrus Rapid XV. 10 poles. Instructions. That's a nice tent. That's pretty roomy and spacious. Don't look at my butt. Hey, does this tent make my butt look big? Let me bring you inside. I'll bring you inside off of this one. Here we go. Little pocket there. Oh, coins. It's already making me money. Nice little top, spacious. Back window. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, yeah, I always want to clean the ground. Woo, woo, woo. Yep, okay. Here we go. There we go. And you see, got a lot more room there. So, definitely a nice one-person tent with room for gear too. Let's see. Let's put the rain cover on. See what it looks like. I like it. This is why, if at all possible, the first time you put a tent together, you do it in the solitude and the isolation of the great outdoors, so nobody can laugh at you. Okay. I think that bend is supposed to be there, but I don't think that bend is. So, here we go again. Not a bad looking tent. The Walrus Rapid XV. That ain't bad. It's got a vestibule for even more room for gear. It's a good sized tent. All right, one more look on the inside. All kinds of room. Well, now most of the work is done. I'll put my chair together and have a cup of tea. Alrighty. Don't make fun of me. I told you, don't make fun of me. Alright, you're making fun of me. I'm doing this out in the woods. You're probably watching this at work. Who's making fun of who now? Oh. You think the stretchy stuff should have gone topside? And you sit on that? Don't make fun of me. It's been a long time since I put this together. There were lighter weight chairs. There were more expensive chairs. But this was the most ultra light chair that I could find that would hold my fat butt. Ain't nothing like having a chair in the woods. Okay, here we go. Gonna build a fire using my Firebox Nano. Mercy. Oh, look, I'm in the woods and still making money. See if I remember how to do this. Hang on, what's sold? Hey, I sold some wooden bongos. Okay, get some of this little stuff ready, just for the fun of it. Flash tinder. Get this tea going, just like that. Oh, got us a good fire going now. So while my tea is, while my water is boiling, and I can sit back and relax for a little bit, I only have a little bit of time, but I got my marching orders, thank you very much. I gotta go grocery shopping. Oh, hard life I have, piddling out in the woods, going to thrift stores, picking. You can do this too. You could become a reseller, and you could be out in the woods, well, green space. But you could go out in the woods too. Found the tent at a yard sale that was in a box full of a whole bunch of other stuff for $45. So you could say, and a matter of fact, I've sold things out of there that has already paid for the entire box. So I got this tent for free. See, I set it up to take pictures of it to sell, but I actually like it better than the tent that I have. I have it's an REI tent, good tent. It's a little one-person tent. Man, I like this one better. And I'm gonna have to compare the weight, but I think this one's lighter weight too. I don't know. Anyhow, I like this the style and size of this one. This one looks better. That's not what we're talking about here today. Well, sort of. I'm a thrift shopper. I'm a reseller, and I like going out in the woods. I like to cook. In the scheme of things of dropping the ball, I've definitely dropped the ball about camping and going out in the woods. So that's why I decided to do this video out in the woods instead of indoors. So what are we talking about? Things we like to do. I'll read you a quote. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll read you a quote. This is Moments in Time with Brother John. Some of my favorite quotes. This is actually something that I'll put somewhere on the screen here. Who said this? Wasn't Emerson. Thoreau. Henry David Thoreau. That's who it was. Yeah. Henry David Thoreau said this in his book, Walden. This is the quote as it was written and then paraphrased. The cost of a thing is the amount of what I will call life for which is required to be exchanged for it, immediately or in the long run. Let me say that again. The cost of a thing is the amount of what I will call life which is required to be exchanged for it, immediately or in the long run. Paraphrased, the price of anything is the amount of life you exchange for it. You want to buy a tent? How much of your life is it going to take to work at a meaningless job? Maybe your job's not meaningless. Let's say you're in that $10 to $15 range. How many hours are you going to have to work to afford a $45 tent? Or if you bought it new, it's going to cost more than that. So how much of your life is it worth to spend of your precious time that you'll never get back doing A to get B to buy C? Am I getting too deep for you? Okay, my tea of choice today is, I think it's Celestial Bengal Spice. Oh my gosh. Oh, man, that's so good. I could just smell that all day. Man, it's got all kinds of stuff in it. Look it up. Bengal Spice Tea is good. So I had fun building a fire. If you like all of this, if you like reselling, thrifting, yard selling, flipping, is this worth a flip? I think it is. So you're going to see some of this. If you'd like to see more of this, like, subscribe, share, tell other people about this channel. Yeah, so come on out and enjoy life while you can, because you're spending all your time that you're not going to get back. So go out, do the things you like. I like reselling, going to thrift stores, finding things that are worth a flip. I like cooking. I like recipes that are worth a flip. I like camping out in nature. Okay, so anyhow, I walked in here. I set the tent up. I built a fire. I'm steeping some tea. I'm going to just sit back, relax, have a cup of tea, put the tent, actually while the tea is steeping, I think I'm going to put the tent away, enjoy my cup of tea, and hike out of here and go grocery shopping. You know, I thought about it recently, and this is something to think about in anything that you do. Not every baseball player hits a home run every time they're up to bat. Sometimes they strike out. Every pitcher that faces the batter doesn't always strike them out. It's not always a 1, 2, 3 out. Sometimes there's a battle where that pitcher is throwing way too many pitches, and there are oftentimes that batter has way too many at-bats before there's a home run. I wonder what the statistic is of how many actual players have never hit a home run. That's interesting. But there's a lot of players that are extremely valuable because they make it to first base, or they are really good at a sacrifice to get somebody from first to second that's in better scoring position. You don't always have to hit a home run with reselling. Not everything you buy has to be that $100,000 whatever dollar piece. Nickel and dime it for a little bit. Figure out what's out there. Figure out what's going to sell. Find those bolos that people like us talk about. Bolos. Be on lookout. Have an adventure. Get out there. Don't drop the ball. But if you do, everybody does. If you strike out, you buy something that's not worth a flip, find something that is. It's no big deal. Just move on. Somebody will buy it. You did. Anyhow, gotta go. All right, gonna enjoy this cup of tea, let the fire die out while I'm putting the tent away. Thanks for coming out into the woods with me, and I hope to see you in the next one. All right, tent's down. This is what's called a honey stick. Basically a straw. Keep the ends up and pinch it, and it holds honey in there. So, that's honey. Take my cup of tea and just sweeten it with honey. I have to squeeze it. A fire is never out until it's out. Well, with most cooking shows and stuff, they do first bite rule. I'm gonna do the first sip rule. And get my hot lips. No, this is a hot lip. Put it on a metal cup if you have one. It's just a silicone protection so that you don't burn your lips. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what you're missing, people. You don't know what you're missing. Maybe some of you do know what you're missing. But you can do this too. See you in the next one.